am tired of seeing Avatar Legends versus Marvel Tokon. Because if we're being honest, both games released in weird states. I think they're both equally as bad in some areas. And let's talk about it. I think both games can be fun to an extent. Personally, I favor Avatar. I'm gonna just get that out the way. I think Avatar has better gameplay than Tokon. And if you know me, you've been watching this channel, I like tag fighting games over everything else. This is what I hate. I hate this. The tweet above says, if you buy and play Tokon without even trying Avatar, you are cattle. There's no other way to put it. As sad as this is, every video game, no matter how good you tell somebody, don't appeal to everyone. For example, there was a lot of people that didn't want to play Clair Obscur Expedition 33 because they heard it was turn-based. And then they actually saw how it looked. They played it. For a lot of people with Avatar, there's a whole bunch of people still stuck on the whole, this a flash game. Or I get comments all the time, like I'll be streaming and somebody will go, is it free? I know you born in the Fortnite era, but that don't mean every video game that come out is free. Fortnite didn't even look that pretty when it came out. Let's be real, it was free. So statements like this are really bad because I understand he's just saying, yo, Avatar's gameplay is amazing. And throughout every other problem with fighting games, the lack of rollback, the lack of crossplay, the lack of game modes, there's only one thing and one thing only that is super important for fighting games. This applies to both Marvel Tokon and Avatar Legends. Gameplay. At the end of the day, a fighting game could be the best package of all time, but if the gameplay sucks, you're not gonna like it. I don't like to roast this game or bring it up, but I believed for my taste, that is what MK11 was. I loved MKX and how the gameplay was so great for me. I definitely love the hell out of MK9. MK11, to be honest with you, is probably one of the best fighting games as a package we've ever had, at least in the modern era, shoot, at least from the last 10 years. But I think MK11 gameplay is so fucking boring. Stop doing this shit. Please stop doing this. It makes Avatar look bad. Stop it. It comes out very elitist, and everybody that may have had interest sees that and be like, damn, that community is very gatekeepy or elitist. Now we gotta talk about the Tokon side of things. People have the right to slander the game because fighting games are important on PC. The reason why PC became one of the hugest homes for fighting games compared to the other big console competitors that have been out for decades is because PC is more easily accessible for most people. People don't have to pay for PS Plus. PSN is banned in a lot of countries. I don't even know about Xbox. PC is honestly one of the best forms for fighting games is just accessible to get. Anybody can get a PC, and without Tokon and you can't mod it right now, there's no way to even make a potato mod. Even the hardest games to run, you can make it run in potato mode and look decent. You lose that with Tokon because of easy anti-cheat and Sony adding stuff to the game. You feel me? In my honest opinion, both games have problems. And then I feel sorry for the Xbox players, you know. The Xbox players, they can't play shit. Get off of Xbox. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. I found another one. You say the FGC loves to cannibalize each other instead of just enjoying all the good stuff we got. The reason why I fell in love with fighting games was because they were all different, right? And if somebody liked Tekken and they was good at that, I love seeing how that community interacted. If somebody liked BlazBlue, they love that too. Dead or Alive is one of the ones that I wish I could have gotten into when 6 came out, but everybody was hating on 6 when it came out. I actually like DOA 6, but I'm just the person that I try to give everything a try instead of complaining about like what it could have been, you know. That's why I'm still playing Tokon. As a content creator, I don't want to sit there and say something's trash and I didn't even give it a try. The hardest part about playing Tokon is that it's a very different kind of, like, game itself is cool, but it's its own thing. But I don't like that it has tag elements in it, because if I judge it as a tag game, I think it's whack. If I judge it as a 1v1 game, right, it's pretty cool, but then I have my own problems in that way as well. Here's another tweet. Marvel Tokon seems pretty Reddit quirk chungus, but Avatar Legends hits like a gravity bong made from a bottle of Mickeys. Who out the way? So everybody said tweets like this are why I'm an English teacher, because he probably was having a stroke reading that, right? This tweet implies that Marvel Tokon is for Reddit users that's like, yeah, this is hype. But then Legends is like, yeah, this that real shit. Like, like the best way I can put it, right? It's like, and this is mean. I'm not trying to say this. But in my head, if I had to compare both of them as fighting games, right? Since Tokon said you could play only one character, Avatar Legends is MK9. Tokon is MK1. Better MK1. That's how I feel about it. All for better or worse. It's like, I always have this tag set up. Light, medium, heavy. A tag button, right? But in Tokon, you have like unique, quick skill. Then you need a dash macro, they say. You don't, but it just makes the game easier. And it just feels worse than 2x KO in my honest opinion. In that regard. But when you get used to any control scheme in any game, you get over it, right? Now this the part that's gonna get a lot of people hot. Now for the Tokon side of things, I said this on Twitter at one point, but I feel like you cannot critique Marvel Tokon.
And I'm gonna stand on this.
Even when I'm not even talking about Avatar Legends, people will go, well, this is about Avatar. I didn't say nothing about Avatar. If y'all know me, if Avatar didn't come out this year, it would have been compared to 2SKO and Invincible. He said, tell me why I can't both express what I like and dislike about it. Exactly. You can't do that. When it comes to Marvel Tokon, I feel like you can't critique the game because one, Sony Defense Forces are all-time high because of the physical and digital thing. Like a lot of them are just being slow drones at this point. And two, I could be talking about Tokon from a tag perspective and niggas will go, but with Tokon, you also got Marvel fans on it. And then, you know, a lot of the Marvel fans, a lot of them ain't comic nerds. You see how they was arguing about Shuri and some other stuff, some of the roster. So it feels like any critique towards the game is like a mix of like normie PlayStation, normie Marvel Rivals, normie MCU versus me being FGC. If that makes sense, you know. This is why I haven't been really critiquing and saying it's bad. I'm just going through the motions playing the game. I'll give you an example. This one finna piss y'all off because it's gonna be like, be for real. Like if you know me, be for real. So this is what I've been doing with Marvel Tokon. Marvel Tokon Day 3 thoughts. Why is everyone just mashing out of everything? I hate how fast the recovery is in Tokon. Like, and the people be like, just medium right. No, it doesn't work the same. Wake up time is so fast. You knock niggas down, they get back up like that. Bam, bam. That's how fast it is. Bam, bam. So all I gotta say is I'm just giving it a fair chance, fair woes. The full game is out. Just please stop putting Avatar and Tokon. It's very stupid. Very dumb even. Both games can coexist. Don't make me throw that J. Cole quote on the screen. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, sub up, and let your boy know. We're golden, and we out. Peace.